And welcome to another episode of WindRiders of Aria. I am Will, the Halfling Wizard, the Chaos Facilitator for this incredibly fun group of folks who I'm going to let them introduce themselves. They're going to tell us who they are, who they're playing, and let's see, what a question. What could be a good question? Maybe, for those of you who were here last time, what are your thoughts on seeing Dr. Vin and Jose standing at the temple doors when you could have sworn they were right behind you? So we're going to start there. So we're going to start with A.
God dang it, you got me while I was chewing some chips.
I'm good at that.
All right.
I can. Okay.
Hey, I am Cal, also the Celtic Wyvern King, playing A, or the Chief Engineer and somewhat Chaos Gremlin of the party.
Yep.
Um, yeah, when I see Vin and Jose at the entrance to the temple, I'm just. Well, I hope I actually turn my camera back on for this. I'm just doing the whole. No, fuck! Reaction.
That's fair. That's totally fair. Yeah, because they were literally right behind you.
Mm-hmm.
So, this will be interesting. Find out why are they not behind you. All right, we're gonna start. We're gonna go to Gath next. I don't know if you can hear me or not.
Hi, everybody. I am. Oh, as I was saying, I'm Old Worm Slayer, and I will be playing Gathal Freddy tonight. And when it comes to the question, cheaters,
That is also fair.
we
So,
did the hard way. You took shortcuts.
yeah. So, speaking of our two, who for some reason are in front of us and not behind us anymore, you guys can tell us who you are, who you're playing, and how do you think you got here before everybody else? This will be fun. And we're going to start with Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo, Dr. Vin.
Of course. Hello, everyone. My name is Mikey. I get the pleasure of playing Dr. Vincenzo Ardent, your pretty boy doctor. It has been a hot minute since I've been here. Life has been sort of busy. So, yeah, Dr. Vin has been going through some things. He got possessed. There was some stabbing involved, apparently, from what I heard, which is crazy. And now we find ourselves like teleporting all over the place, apparently. So I don't know what's going on, but in the words of Trixie Mattel, I'm not here for a long time, but I am here for a good time. So let's see how this goes.
Okay, cool. So then Jose.
Yeah, hey, so I'm Danny Mendoza in all the internet places. He, him playing Jose Gonzalez, also he, him. And I think just got a little bit of like snacks left over from the festivities in my hand, just chewing on something, looking around, being like, well, this is interesting. No strong opinion yet on how I ended up here, but I do luck into things sometimes. Like, this is, let's say positive generally. It
I do
feels,
love that.
yeah.
I do love that indeed. So I want you, Jose,
Yeah.
to roll me a luck roll, please.
Alrighty, let me do that on our new handy dandy interface.
I know, right?
Okay, I believe I just clicked on luck and it went. So I believe I rolled a 4.
4. Okay. So, yes. So the reason that Jose and Dr. Vin got here first is literally by sheer luck. Um, and I'm going to let Jose fill in the gaps, but I'm going to give you the basics.
Okay.
Apparently, there was a map obtained some way of hidden trails through the mountains. We saw some irregularities, and the map was used. So I'm going to let you fill in the rest of that. So go to town. Tell us a story, sir.
Yeah, the irregularities, I think, are where Jose's head goes to and thinks, well, that must be what happened. These irregular markings here must have moved us through time and space in an unusual way, which is fun and exciting. I don't really understand how that works. I'm not so sciency. I mean, I'm good with like science I can get my hands on, you know? Theoretical isn't my area as much. I really appreciate the way that other people are able to take that on and do that really well. I kind of just roll with it. I accept the world around me as it presents itself to me. And these paths being potentially, I don't know, minor wormholes or something that gives a little bit of a folding of time and space. You know, if you take where we were and where we are and you just make them kiss, right? That's where Jose's mind is at. That's what just happened. He's like, all right, that's pretty fun. I like that. I don't know how it works, but I'm interested. I'm very interested.
Okay. Cool. Now I need Dr. Vin to roll me an intelligence check.
This should be fun. Can't wait. Let's see how this turns out, right?
You'll be fine.
I got a 6.
Oh, perfect. So as the party is traveling down this road and we're starting to see some rough gentlemen coming towards the party, you look off to your left and you see Jose just vanish. Like he just walked and just whoop, disappeared.
Well, that's unfortunate and problematic and fascinating at the same time. Uh Houston, we have a problem.
So do you follow him?
You know,
It didn't look like he was in any type of pain, so it didn't look like it was a trap or anything of that nature because you rolled high enough for that.
figured as much. Well, I mean, I've within the last 48 hours I've been stabbed and possessed, so what else can happen to me? So let's go for it.
Okay. So, yeah, so you kind of walk towards where he vanished and kind of like, it's like, what's happening here? And when you get there, nothing feels out of the ordinary. And then as you step one step further, you suddenly find yourself like slammed into the back of Jose as you're both now standing just outside of the temple.
I feel like as Vid is walking, it's just like, oh, ooh, my apologies. I need to really watch where I'm going.
Oh, no, it's fine. I don't mind. How much how strong are you physically?
Um, well, Vin kind of thinks it over. It's just like, I mean, I can lift like maybe 5 to 10 pounds, but if you're looking for heroic feats of strength, I work better with the delicate things. So,
It's so great that the two of us are at the front by ourselves. I'm really
yeah,
uh,
physically,
yeah. You see in Jose's face that Jose's like, oh, you're flexing. You can carry 5 to 10 pounds. Like Jose's really not bringing a lot to the table in the way of physical strength here. Feels all right about it, but it has a very practical mindset with regard to it. It's thinking we might want to get somebody here with us who can, I don't know, lift something if necessary, throw something, open a heavy door. A heavy door would stop us right now, collectively,
yes.
like together pulling, right? So I don't know. Is there like, do you want to like reach out to anybody? Is there like a comm situation? I'm not really like plugged in. I'm so new to the crew. Right? I don't have I don't have a communication device that's going to really help us here, but maybe you do.
Yeah, I could definitely try, see how this goes. Um Will, I kind of need to be filled in. Do I still have my equipment
You
post?
do have you have everything you had.
Okay.
You've got
I just need.
your bag and everything. Yeah.
Listen, it's been a month, okay? I barely remember what happened 10 minutes ago.
That's fine.
So, Dr. Vin kind of rummages through his bags, finds the communicator, and starts to tune it to try to get the right frequency, and then radios, like, for anyone. Well, not anyone, specifically the crew.
There you
Like, I'm
go.
at.
Word that right. You want to?
Yes, I learned my lesson.
Okay. So you tried to communicate with the group.
hmm
As you're sort of tuning the radio or the comm device, you pick up several channels. You do pick up some local chatter, but you don't make any contact with the party though.
Fantastic.
But
So,
you do overhear something as you're sort of searching channels and stopping and listening, stopping and listening. You do hear sort of a slight, just through this kind of the staticky connection, that you hear a voice speaking to someone else about picking up a signal nearby.
Vin kind of stops it there to listen to it a little bit more intently.
Okay, and it goes on to talk about, yes, there's an unidentified signal just north of us. Um, it's not of Easthaven origin. We're centering on it now and advancing that direction.
Oh, well.
And then you hear the other voice say, "Proceed with extreme prejudice."
Oh, that's not great. Um, Dr. Vin turns to Jose. So, I don't know if you heard that, but we might have we might have bigger problems than trying to get this door open. We might need to get this door open, and some hostile people might be coming towards this direction. I don't know. It's been a day, so
Okay, I'd love for you to say more. We're just getting to know each other, so
uh-huh.
I would love to better understand what you just said. More people are coming. I get that. We don't like these people. That much is
Correct.
clear to me. Who, how, what danger, what kind of context do I need? How worried should I be? Are there specific like things that I should pay attention to or that could help?
Well, I could tell you from the voices on the comms that was not any of my crew, so therefore, that's not a good thing. Part number one, and number two, they were told. Voice number one was told by voice number two to proceed with extreme prejudice, and that does not bode well in any sense of anywhere in the language of the world.
Sure.
So we probably should start formulating a plan. I might not be the most physically capable, but I think between you and I, we could probably come up with some sort of plan.
Yeah, I think you're right. We're definitely the targets. Like the extreme prejudice is us. They know us two specifically are here and they're coming for us.
Well, I wouldn't say that it's just us two, but anything that is, with extreme prejudice, that means that hopefully we run into my crew before we run into their crew. Because that would not be good, and I don't want to get caught in a firefight if I don't have to.
I see. They just don't like anybody being here. I got you. I'm caught up. Okay, great. So plans. See, here's the thing. I'm really good when I'm talking to people, right? Like
hmm
I'm a people person. I study cultures by trade. I really like engage with people. When I'm not doing that, I'm not very helpful. It doesn't mean I don't want to be helpful. I want you to know, since we're in a life or death situation, it seems right upon really getting to know each other, that I am a liability to you right now because I can't really help with that. If I can help with that, I can be really helpful. There's a couple other things I can do, but not a lot that seems super available to me right now. Um, what do you got in the way of ideas?
Well, I mean, I hmm, how do I make this? How do I not sound like I'm bragging too much about this and sound like a complete douche? I I have very good medicinal knowledge. I'm a doctor essentially, so I'm pretty sure if I can if I need to concoct something, I can. The way of the anatomy, I know the ins and outs of diseases and medicine and all that good stuff. Um, so yeah, that's what I bring to this table. By the way, I feel like we should introduce ourselves. We've been having these conversations. Where are my manners? My name is Dr. Vincenzo Ardent, but you can call me Vin for short.
Great. Hey, Vin, it is nice to properly, appropriately meet you. I'm grateful for that. Yeah, I'm Jose Gonzalez. It is very good to meet you. I'm a little bit sort of still getting my bearings here a second, so I'm sorry that I didn't introduce myself earlier. I really should have done that. But thank you for your patience with this. I'm a historiographer. If you're familiar with the profession of
Mhm.
historiography, so I'm here on my own mission, and I met some kind folks here who I am now going to be working with in order to try to fulfill both of our missions, hopefully at once. I need to find various components that it seems that this group with which you are affiliated is also finding the components of. I answer to the Grand Historiographer, Arden Tressel. I was commissioned for this directly. And so I'm bound by my ministry creed, right? Are you familiar with a bit of our work? Honesty, right? We put honesty ahead of everything else. So I'm a pretty direct person, generally speaking. Anyway, that's me. Sorry I can't help us not die more actively right now, but I am willing to help in any way that we might find useful.
Well, it's good to know that. I appreciate you telling me all this information. So yeah, a historian and a doctor. What a pair. Well, I mean, I'm trying to think.
Could be
Well,
worse.
the most important thing right now is if we want the numbers advantage, we should probably find the rest of my crew. But I don't know where to start, don't know where direction, and I honestly don't know how much time we have given what we heard on the radio. So, the way I see it, we have two options. We can either try to find my crew, risk running into the other group,
Mhm.
or we can, I don't know, attempt to try to get inside and then figure it out there. But I'm open to suggestions.
I do like being around people. That's not a slight on you. You're fine company, but I do think that I find the idea persuasive that we will survive more easily in a larger group. You know, as social creatures, that tends to be the case, anthropologically speaking. So I think let's do that. Let's find more safe people. So if we run into unsafe people, they can help us not die, and we can help them not die. It'll be a win-win.
Okay, great. So I need both of y'all to roll an intelligence check for me.
Gosh darn it.
Cool beans. All right, intelligence. I'm pretty intelligent. Okay, I rolled a 5. Is this rolling right? I guess so. Yeah, I rolled a 5.
I
Okay.
got a 10.
Okay, so as you're both sort of, speaking philosophically about death and dying, and you hear footsteps approaching.
Oh. So I feel like as soon as Vin hears the footsteps, he immediately goes into his bag and he has a couple of his vials like interlaced in the fingers, ready to throw if they need to. He still has some of the pungent smells that he used to wake up the rest of the crew.
Oh,
So
okay, that's fair. Okay. What about Jose? What are you doing when you hear the footsteps?
Well, I'm wondering because we weren't using the Mystic rules before, but we are now. Is there an opportunity for spellcasting here?
Sure, there is.
So I could use, if I did this correctly, please correct me if I didn't. I could use clairvoyant to see what is hidden in ruins or behind walls, and just roll to see if I can straight up see whatever's coming at us.
Yeah. Well, you're outside the temple, so
Oh,
you can see what's coming.
so the footsteps are not covered by any kind of obscure.
No, it looks like they're coming up the pathway.
Interesting.
You can't quite see what's coming up the pathway, but you can hear the footsteps coming.
Okay. Very good at hiding. I think the. I think what I can do is I can I can try to hide if we think that I'm going to be a liability. Otherwise, his go-to is he's just going to walk up and be like, "Hey, what's going on?" and just start talking.
Okay, love that. All right, so real quick, we're gonna let Lisa introduce herself to us. Tell us who she is, who she plays, and how do you think that Dr. Vin and Jose got to the temple before you did? So take the floor.
I'm Lisa. Sorry for being late, y'all. I've had I've had some technical issues. We had to totally redo my character sheet. We're still working on it.
Okay.
I play Katarina, a Perry. Um, I'm sorry, I'm still rattled. Three different things at once. Um, I think it's a timey wimey wibbly wobbly thing. I have no idea.
That's fair. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. So
You always get your answer is because Will said so.
yeah, well, that's fair too. So as you, Dr. Vin and Jose, as you turn towards the footsteps, you see Katerina and the crew walking up on you.
Vin just lets out a very much loud, relieved sigh of relief. Oh, thank God. Okay, puts the vials back in the bag.
Like, oh hey, that's really lucky. We didn't know if you were somebody coming to kill us. Did you? Do you know there are people coming over here to kill us? Is that news to you? Hello.
News to us.
What?
No,
Look over at Dr. Vincenzo. Vin here can explain better. Vin heard the message directly. You want to take it away, Vin?
sure. So as I was trying to get in communication, trying to communicate with you guys, I was flipping through different frequencies, and I happened to catch a frequency of two voices talking about some things. But the thing that concerns me is that voice number one was, asking permission to continue. Voice number two said yes and proceed with extreme prejudice. So there's that.
Well, we did run into a whole group of soldiers back there, but these ice creatures basically froze them and took them out for us.
Okay, so group of soldiers, ice creatures. So now there's two groups out there that that equally sound not as fun.
Just pray that they're not Easthaven soldiers. That would be very bad. Maybe have y'all been in yet?
No, we've kind of just been hanging out here.
So we established when you weren't here yet, so you wouldn't know that
Okay.
the two of us are too weak to get inside, like physically weak to get inside reasonably. I mean, unless there's like an easy opening, which we haven't identified yet. But like we probably wouldn't be able to actually open it up. So we needed to find all of you so that you could help us with that, and then also safely. get in and out, ideally in a larger group, since there are dangers presented by other groups and presumably other dangers. I'm going to go ahead and assume there might be traps inside of here. They're just because like these areas tend to be protected either from the time that they were built or subsequently. There might be some natural challenges that we're facing. In general, we just think it's better we're all together.
I completely agree with that.
Wonderful.
Oh, when you're walking through any area, keep an eye out for any spots within the ground that look like they're holes filled with sand.
Yeah,
Okay.
some kind of mole creatures grabbed us too. Yeah. How did you get here so quick?
You guys want to say how the fuck that happened?
So I'm pretty sure that like different parts of the space time continuum kissed, and we just like
Wibbly,
got sent through that.
yeah, wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. Absolutely, I buy that.
Yeah.
All right, well
Okay.
let's try to get in. We got to get in and out quick.
Quick. Love that. I love that optimism. All right. So, okay. Yeah. So, as you look at the temple, the ruined temple, I mean, yeah, it's this gigantic, like, massive doorway with this extremely heavy door. Um, could be mahogany of some kind or some sort of thick wood with extremely sort of overkill hardware on it. Like these massive hinges, and the door handle is gigantic. It feels heavy. The whole thing just feels heavy. And there are no windows that you can see. So, yeah, that's what you see. What do you do?
I mean, here I can try to do, since there's no windows and stuff. Here I can try to do the clairvoyance thing, if we want to like try to look through solid mass. I don't know how well it'll work. It'll be my first time doing that, but we can give it a shot if you want.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So to do that correctly, I just click on Mystic and see how that goes.
Yep.
On the sheet. Beautiful. 17.
Mm-hmm. So, as you cast this clairvoyance on this structure, what you can kind of like through this sort of hazy image beyond as it reaches towards the door and you pass through the door to the wood, we see all of that sort of into this large, sort of long room. It looks very old. Looks like no one's been here for a long time. As you kind of the clairvoyance is sort of getting a larger picture, you see, most of the roof is fallen or has been fallen or eaten away by termites or whatever. And at the far end, there's like an altar, and it looks very much like a temple,
Mm-hmm.
standard temple. So that's what you see. Doesn't seem to be anybody in there. It seems, like I said, it literally looks as if no one's been there for years.
So it seems really empty. I say this just like holding a hand to my forehead and holding a hand out in front of me, but not really having explained any more of what I'm doing to the rest of you. I say, so it looks like nobody's been in there for a long time. I don't see anybody in there right now. So I think we're okay. I suppose it's possible that they could be hiding from me, but I don't get that sense right now. The way in and out, I don't know if there's traps or anything we need to worry about, but I don't think we're going to be running into an ambush inside.
Okay.
Well, I mean, that's good to know. So now the immediate problem that we need to figure out is how do we get inside?
That's fair. Okay.
Yeah.
You're welcome to, if you want to try the door, you're welcome to roll, that, you can roll strength to see if you can open the door.
Well, before that, before I try pushing the door, this is not the game for this, but I'm trying to see if this door is booby trapped in any way.
What? What are you talking about? Booby traps?
I take no
Who would
chances.
ever do that?
William, this is not the first game that I had you as my game master, so I know you better than you know yourself.
Fair enough.
I love you.
Okay,
Not-
fair enough on that one. All right, so
Hey, I would like to have. We need to be watching for any surprise visitors sneaking up on us. So, um, unless it's going to take all of us to open the door, I want to put a couple of people like on points to watch.
I would say A can watch R6 because thermal vision.
Okay. And I can watch another area. I just want to make sure we're not going to be just surprised jacking with the door while someone sneaks up on us.
okay.
I have a
Sorry.
silly question.
There
Okay.
are no silly questions.
Have you tried knocking?
Oh my god, that's funny.
I didn't see anybody in there. Is the only thing I'd say, right?
Right, you didn't see anybody.
So since I didn't see anybody in there, I'm not sure anybody would open. And if it did open when we knocked, I suppose that would let us know to be worried.
Okay.
So we could try in case of the worry.
I will do that once I check out this door. So we're
Okay.
going.
You
We're
can
gonna
roll
check.
an intelligence check on it, or mechanical if you want. Actually, I'm going to give you a choice: either intelligence or survival.
Oh. Let's go with intelligence.
Okay.
All right, let me just get back to where I need to. All right, here we go. I got a 14.
Okay. So it looks like a regular door. Doesn't look like it's booby trapped. Doesn't look like there's anything sinister about it. Looks like a big wooden door.
Okay. Well, then upon feeling slightly less afraid, Vin's gonna go with the idea of knocking on said door, but it's like one of those like patterns. It's like dun 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 dun.
Is that the exact pattern you want to go with?
Sure, why not?
Okay. So you go to the door and dun 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 dun,
Dun, dun.
and on the last dun, the floor beneath you opens and you fall through, and then it
Oh
closes
shit!
back.
I feel like just imagine Wile E. Coyote status, just the sign that goes yipes, and then down I go.
Yep. So y'all just see Vin just go, and then the floor closes.
So I'm just going to turn to the other and say, I didn't consider that, but that side to knocking. Yeah.
Well, this has been a great game. It was fun playing with everyone.
Shut up.
Well, what do you do in this situation? I'm interested in understanding. Do you go in after? Like, are you now going to trigger that with the same pattern knock, fall through on purpose, and save your friend? Or are we finding Vin another way? What's the standard operating procedure for an immediate need for a rescue now in your group?
Well,
How big an area was it that opened up underneath him?
I mean, it was like the entire like sort of like step area. Just
I mean, is there a way we can knock on the door, avoiding
Nope.
standing directly in front
well, I
of
mean,
it?
unless you could if you had like a long stick.
All right, somebody find a stick. You know?
I mean, you can find them. They're everywhere. I mean, there's
All right,
trees all
then
over the
maybe
place.
we can somehow prop it open so it won't close.
Okay. So who's going to do the knocking?
I will, I
Okay.
guess.
So you do the pattern.
Yep.
So you do 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 do. Nothing happens.
There's got to be weight on it. Dang it.
So meanwhile, where they're trying to figure that out, Vin, I need you to roll a dexterity check for me, please.
Oh joy.
Actually, you're going to roll two things. You're going to roll dexterity first, then you're going to roll strength.
Okay. So all right. So let's start with dexterity. I got a 5.
Okay.
And then strength. I got a 4.
Okay. So as you down and you're sort of sliding, at first it's like a straight down, and then it starts slowly. Well, not slowly, but it starts to angle downward.
Mm-hmm.
As you're sliding down this thing, trying to stop yourself, eventually you have enough ability to sort of slow yourself down and sort of like jam yourself into this passage.
Mm-hmm.
As you do, you look just beyond and you see that you're close to the end of it. What looks like a wall of sorts. But in said wall are these massive metal spikes.
Oh. Well, Indiana Jones it is then.
Poor Alfred Molina.
Seriously. It's like upon seeing all this, Dr. Vin is just like, ay Dios mío. Almost became a shish kebab, so that's not great.
Well, with your 4 strength, however,
Oh no.
you're finding it difficult to maintain. And you start to slip. Every so often you slip.
Oh.
And you're still far enough away from it that if you slip fully, you will be kebabbed.
That's
Oh,
not
God.
good.
We don't. Historically, we don't do well with this kind of
Yes.
puzzle, Will.
I know. That's why I have it. So, welcome back, Dr. Vin. So, while you're thinking about how the hell to get out of that,
I feel love. Thanks, Will.
you're welcome. Let's go back up top. So, we noticed that
Do we have any ropes with us?
Oh, yeah, you guys have rope. You would have it in
I'm
your
gonna-
basic pack.
I'm going to grab some of the rope, find a tree that's close to the opening,
Okay.
tie the one end of the rope to the tree, and tie the other end to me.
Okay.
Go to where the door is
Okay.
and knock the pattern.
Okay. So you go, you tie the rope, you knock the pattern, the floor drops, you fall with it. It closes behind you.
Nice of you to let us know your plan.
Yeah, and as you drop, same thing, except this time when the floor returns, it snags the rope and you stop. And you're dangling there now.
All right. Now, what I'm going to do
Uh-huh.
is what would be vacuum I'm looking for?
Nope. Stop rolling dice, Will.
Well, I have to. Sorry, guys.
I understand, but dang.
Oh, yes, that was double.
I don't like hearing double.
Can I see Dr. Vincenzo?
Nope. You cannot see him.
So he's beyond 30 feet away?
Oh, yeah. Yes, he is.
So, Can we holler down there since there's a tiny gap now where the rope's going through?
You could try.
Like, Gath, Vin, can you hear us?
Gath can hear you. Vin cannot.
Hmm.
But Gath can
I
barely
can hear you. Unfortunately, Dr. Venn is further down.
Down? Is there. What are you seeing?
Literally, it's a straight drop. For you, it's a straight drop down. You haven't reached the curb part yet.
It's a straight drop for me.
Okay, so if we hold the rope and then knock on the door and then just step by step lower you down as much as it'll allow us, so you're not just free falling when the door opens. Maybe you can get down to him and grab him.
That was my thought. I just didn't think that I would need a longer rope.
The full rope hasn't gone through yet. It literally stopped you before it all came. It could go through.
Yeah, that's what I mean. We're gonna.
Yeah,
we're
there's
gonna
still plenty
hold
of
on-
rope up above.
We're gonna hold on to it so you're not just gonna free fall to the end of that rope, and we'll just release you down. Release you down. Anyone else got a better idea?
No, this isn't again my area. I think that makes sense. I think it's reasonable. I'd love to help, but I don't really know what I can do. Is there something that I can do to help?
Well, we're gonna need to hold the other end of the rope and slowly release it in as the door opens.
I mean, I can try. I think I'm more a liability than anything.
Okay,
You're only
so,
a liability if you don't try.
I love the fact that he's such a weakling.
So if you take A's spot, watching our 6, send A back up here.
That I
Ready?
can do. Yeah, that is. See, this is why you're in charge, right? I think that's I think it's a really good use of my skill set and way to dodge my limitations. So well, well done. I'm gonna go find A, and I do that. I go.
Yeah. And you're able to find him and tell him what Katerina said for him to do, and so A can you can take A's place, watching out for
Hey.
whoever.
Cool.
Katerina, does he realize he's as strong as I am?
Oh, is he?
All right, you just
Yes.
get ready. You just get ready, Gath.
All right. So who's going to stand on the step and knock?
I guess I was say A can.
It's like
Yeah, but then wait. Then
Oh,
you're
wait,
gonna
no.
fall.
Yeah,
You're gonna
no,
fall
fair.
too.
Oh, I love it. Okay.
Hey, Katerina, you have wings, right?
Yeah, but there's 6. Do you have 6 feet of space in there?
No, hold on. You can hover, right?
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
If you stand on the door and then immediately hover as it drops, you won't fall.
Oh, that's
Theoretically.
we know. Yeah, she has the
All right.
best. She has all the luck with her wings.
Yeah. Okay, that's worth a shot though.
Okay.
All right, A, are you ready?
About as ready as I can be.
Okay.
All right, you got the rope.
Yep,
I'm
and
gonna
I'll
knock.
wrap the rope around my wrist a few times, and you know how the anchor and tug of war braces themselves.
Yeah.
Well, that's what the
I'm
tree
doing.
is for.
Yeah, that's fair. But yeah,
Why
but
don't
we're lowering you, so the tree can't do that. Do what was it?
Yeah.
I was saying, why don't you run the rope around the tree and then hang on to it? Because then it'll give you more.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah, essentially make a pulley. Either way, I'm still going to be bracing myself like an anchor.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Which you need
All
to.
right.
Yeah.
Have a pulley.
Okay. Cool.
All right, so we're gonna try this. I'm
All right, love
ready
it.
to hover. Taking
Love
the
it.
cloak off. Wings are out.
Okay. Great. Real quick, Dr. Venn, I need you to roll a strength check for me, please.
No,
It's okay. I've accepted my fate.
no, we haven't.
Well, I got a 1.
Oof. Oh, yeah. So you lose your grip.
I'm dying.
You're just sliding straight towards the spikes. So, all right. So back up top. So you get onto the step.
Yep,
You do the knock.
yep.
Okay. And then when you do the knock, the floor drops.
I hover.
You hover and successfully.
A lets him down as much. Lets him
And
down as much as he can.
he does indeed. He gets him down about 10, 15 feet before the rope snaps.
Snaps.
Yep, and you go flying back. He goes down. The thing closes.
And I'm just hovering, like, what the
Yep.
hell?
Then I need you to do another dexterity roll for me, please.
Oh my god!
Okay.
I'm not losing anybody. We're all coming back from this.
I got a 5.
Okay, you're able to stop yourself again before you hit the bottom. You're still a little ways from it, but now you can roll a strength for me again.
Joy. That's a 3.
So again, shaky on the keeping yourself where you're at,
Mm-hmm.
but you're safe at the moment. So Gath, you're free falling at this point. You hit the curve. I need you to do a dex roll and a strength roll, please.
I got a 2
Okay.
on the dex
Okay.
and a 4 on the strength.
Love that. So as you are slipping and sliding down this thing, you're not able to stop yourself. So you slam into Dr. Venn. But as you slam into Dr. Venn, you're able to wrap your legs around him and hold you guys both in place.
Oh.
But he's bam, hits you right in the body. But again, he was able to wrap his legs around you and stop your descent.
Well, that's good.
So yeah, so now you guys are there together.
I start casting a spell that will take a few turns.
Mm-hmm.
The spell I'm casting is Microburst
Mm-hmm.
or Macroburst.
Okay.
But the whole idea of trying to push us upward.
Okay. All right. That's cool. So we'll come back to you. All right. So back up top, A and Katarina, you lost Gath.
Well, crap.
So what do you do now?
All right, let me knock and hover again, and I can yell down and say, "You all right?"
Okay. So you knock again. The floor opens. You yell down. The floor closes. You guys didn't hear it. You're too far down. You get no response back before the floor closes.
Okay. Well, no, that won't. All right, I'm gonna try this,
Uh-huh.
which is not gonna work, but
Hmm.
it'd be stupid if I didn't try it.
Fair
I'm
enough.
gonna knock, hover, and try and push on the door the same time the trap door is open, like the main door.
Oh, okay. So you knock. Floor drops. You push. Nothing. The door doesn't move.
Okay.
And then the floor
Had to
closes.
try.
That's fair. Okay. What next?
Any ideas?
Hey, Will.
Yeah.
When looking at the door, do I notice anything with the thermal signatures? Like where there might be, like, say, a spot I can put my hand through to pull a lever that actually opens the door type deal or anything like that?
Roll an intelligence for me.
Yeah. Kind of saw it, because if there's any gaps in that stone, it won't heat the
And I'm going to
same.
give you a bonus, and you can add +2 to whatever you roll.
All right, that's going to be a 6.
Okay, so as you're looking at the door with your thermal, you do see where the lock and the handle seem a little warmer than the rest of the door. Not like someone's touched it, but just it looks warmer. It just not like red hot. It just looks
Yeah.
warmer. And you know that because it's metal, it shouldn't look warm. It should look cold.
Yeah.
But that's what you see.
All right, I'm going to walk up and be like, hold on, I may be onto something. I want to investigate it.
Okay. You go up. You look at the door handle area there. You notice that. I mean, it looks like a pretty standard like door, like you would open a door. I mean, it looks standard. It doesn't look like there's anything super mystical or weird about it. It looks like a normal door handle.
All right, I'm just going to say, it's like, I swear to God, if this works, I'm going to go and open the door using a handle.
So you grab the ring because it's like a ring.
Yeah.
And you kind of jiggle it, and it shifts to the left. And when it shifts to the left, the door slowly opens. And
son of a bitch. Like, A actually says that.
Sometimes just a door is a door. Yeah, door opens into the temple. You can see.
After you, El Capitan, even though I know you're not the captain, but I mean, you're the one right now.
All right, everybody in, and we're going to shut the door behind us so whoever might be coming up behind us maybe can't get in.
Yeah, fair. And then he's going to holler. It's like, Jose!
Yeah, I'm coming. I got pretty good ears. I heard. He is definitely the captain, though, and just walks through.
Okay. All right. So you guys go inside. You close the door. There actually, on the inside of the temple, there is like a massive where you can put the sort of wooden bar to sort of lock the door in place.
Okay.
So yeah, y'all can lock yourselves in if you want.
Let's do that, and then then we can start looking for any passage down, I guess, to see if we can find out where our friends went.
Okay. Y'all can roll investigations, the three of you. So while y'all are doing that,
so what are we rolling for investigation though?
Oh, intelligence. I'm sorry. So let's go back down to Dr. Vin and Gath. So Gath, you're gonna cast macro burst, right?
Yep.
Okay. So cast macro burst. And then tell me what you got.
I got a 12 on that.
Okay. So yeah, so you cast macro burst and it does push you both up the shaft a bit. Not a whole, not very far, but probably a good 15, 20 feet back. So, and you're able to like hold yourselves back in place. So I'm not going to make you re-roll that. So you're able to lodge yourselves in. So, Dr. Vin, what are you doing now?
So, Vin is absolutely had a really rough 24 hours, 48 hours, however long it's been, right? He got possessed. He's no longer possessed. You know, there are spikes that are going to turn him into a shish kebab at some point.
So, and you just flew up 20 feet.
Yes, and flew out 20 feet. So it's been some time for Vin. But as Vin is kind of looking at this, and as anxious and afraid as he's getting, he kind of just takes in a deep breath and he kind of calms his mind a little bit, and he begins to kind of whisper to himself, and then he opens his eyes with a look of determination. God, this is This is gonna be rough. Vin is Vin is a jack of all trades, master of none, but with an exception of of one, if you will. So Vin is a doctor, mostly anatomical knowledge. But to get there, he had to also do a little bit of biochemistry, chemical reaction stuff like that, biology, if you will. So Vin is going to attempt to cushion the fall onto these spikes. So in this whole entire thing, Vin is going to attempt to create basically the scientific term is he's trying to create some polymer to create basically a gigantic flubber that will cushion the fall onto the spikes.
Okay.
So that is the hope by trying to create some polyvinyl acetate.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna have you roll. Oh, let's have you roll an intelligence check first. So roll that for me.
RNGesus, please don't fail me now. Okay, I got a 9, so it's not the worst thing in the world.
And now roll a survival for me.
Oh god. All right, survival, please. I got a 10, so that's not bad.
That's great. And then I want you to roll for me metallurgy.
Oh, well. I got an 11.
Oh, perfect. So with that perfect recipe of rolls, you're able to notice that you have just about all of the ingredients around you for the thing that you need. And the last thing you need is probably in your case, which is on you. You do have it. So you're able to, on your next turn, you'll be able to create this substance.
Sweet.
Use it as you need.
Baller.
Cool. Excellent. So you get to work. Let's go back up top. So, all right. So I got a 7, a 4, and A. What did you get on intelligence?
14, because I surged.
Beautiful. So the first thing you all notice is that there are no doorways leading out of this room other than the one you came through. There are windows on either side of the. There's a hydrate, everybody. There are sort of cathedral style windows on either side. And then there's the altar at the end, but you don't see any doorways that would lead anywhere. There doesn't even seem to be an upper floor. It looks like this is all one building, one single floor. It's very tall. It's got cathedral style ceilings. And like I said, a lot of the roof has either collapsed or just worn away over time. So, like, even the pews are rotting and falling apart. You notice the altar seems odd.
Oh, of course. I love it.
Odd in what way?
It just seems odd. It seems, for a temple, it doesn't seem like it fits. Like it, there's an altar that should be there, but this altar doesn't feel like it belongs here.
Okay. I'm going to turn to Jose like, hey, Jose, out of curiosity, do you have like a bag of sand or something?
Do I have a bag of sand? I'm going to look through my stuff. I don't think I have a bag of sand. Do you have like a weight equivalency that you're looking to maneuver here? Something specific in terms of like size, weight distribution, etc.?
Nah, not really. Just anything heavy. I just want to see what happens.
All right. I should probably be something I'm okay not getting back, right?
Yeah, probably.
All right. what do I got? What do I got? What do I got? I want to keep those books. The water skin I should probably hang on to. I need the calligraphy set. I got some rice. We all have some rice. Do you want to take like a little bag of the rice and use that? Or like, I guess we could give some of the salted meat. Or I mean, I have jerky. You all are welcome to have some of my jerky. We are traveling together. I'm not going to be inhospitable, but it is technically my jerky. I don't know if I want to give up like a lot of the jerky.
Yeah, hearing Jose going through all this stuff, A's is going to grab his pistol and just set it on the altar.
Oh,
See, but maybe we won't get it back. Okay.
I feel that about the jerky though. Not gonna lie.
Fair. Fair.
Does anything happen when I put it on the altar?
No, nothing happens.
All right,
Okay.
cool. I'll take it back.
Going back to the original riddle,
Mm-hmm.
in the hall of stone where shadows creep, seek the place where silence sleeps.
Yep.
The rod lies hidden not in sight, but in the echo of day and night.
Uh-huh.
So, kind of running that through in my mind, is there any place that looks like where silence sleeps?
Nope.
So we haven't accessed that area yet, I would guess.
I don't know.
Okay, so not that I want to start knocking on walls or anything, but I'm looking for, there's got to be a way out of this room. And I'm hoping it's not the altar, because again, historically, we don't do well with this sort of stuff.
Okay.
So I'm going to like carefully assess the perimeter of the room, like just looking at the walls to see if anything looks out of the ordinary. Or,
You're looking along the walls. Is that what you said?
yep.
Okay. Yeah, you can roll intelligence.
I think I could actually maybe contribute as well. I don't know if it's helpful for me to roll as well, or if there's some way I can give essentially a help action. But
Yeah.
I think the searching, observing stuff is reasonably in my wheelhouse. Jose's wheelhouse.
Awesome.
Okay. I mean, you
I
can.
rolled a 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you want to roll with her, and we can take the average of the rolls.
Sure, just roll intelligence.
Yeah.
That's a 7.
Oh, okay. Well, that'll be enough with the average. You don't see anything on the walls. Like they're just blank. Again, but I will say with these rolls, that is unusual for a temple.
Yeah.
There are no inscriptions on the walls. There are no plaques. There are no.
Iconography, nothing.
There's nothing. Even in the windows, there's nothing.
Would the
No
impression?
stained glass.
Yeah. No, don't worry about it. Would the impression that Jose has be there never was any, or it's been removed?
There never was any.
Never was any. This is weird, right? I mean, I don't know how much experience you all have inside of temples, but typically there's like a lot of adornment, usually something that communicates ideas, history, helps people understand what's happening here, sometimes puts in prayers or incantations, something protective or cursing possibly of people entering. None of that here, just big zero. That's creeping me out, honestly. It's a little weird.
Me too.
I would count the blessings. That means less stuff for us.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe. It feels foreboding to me. Just given how unlikely it is, it feels like the absence is a presence, like something is happening here.
How tall is the ceiling?
They're like cathedral style, so they're like 20 feet.
Okay, so I'm gonna fly up. I want to look at this altar just look at the whole room from above and see if there's any patterns that on the floor or look at the
Okay.
altar from above to see if anything stands out.
So wait, where? Say it one more time. Where are you gonna? You're gonna fly
I'm
up above the altar? Is that what you said?
the altar and the floor. I'm looking for any patterns or
Oh, okay.
anything that you might see, not
Right.
notice if you're right there.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So you fly up to look, see if you see any patterns. You don't see any patterns. It's
Hmm.
literally like the floors, the walls were intentionally made to look like there's nothing been on them ever.
Mm.
Like this building was intentionally made to look barren.
Okay.
Like I said, the only thing that stands out from that is the altar itself.
Is the altar. It's got to be the altar. All right, let's all investigate
Yep.
carefully the altar. I don't know what, I mean, it's got to be it.
Okay. So while y'all are doing that, let's go back down in the hole. So, Dr. Vin, you have made your polymer.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
So, sorry, my allergies are killing me tonight.
Oh, you're fine. I'm sorry, I was laughing at Greg's comment about pocket sand.
No, it's all good. So, with the polymer in hand and calculating the least amount of casualties possible, Dr. Vin Dr. Vin tells Gath, "Hey, so I have a crazy idea. I think I might have a way to save us both, but I need to test this out first before you jump into the fray. Because in case anything goes wrong, it better be one casualty than two. So I need you
But we need
to
the doctor if something goes wrong. I'm not
Wait.
there. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So I need you to drop me."
Okay.
As I forgot I was muted. Well, it was a crazy idea that got us to the situation. You want me to what?
So without getting overly complicated about it, and Vin kind of has the polymer in his hand, I've created a giant gelatin cushion, um, which expands upon impact. I'm hoping I did enough of the right formula, um, which will allow me to just hit the polymer and not get impaled by spikes. Worst case scenario is that I
Wait, there's
not.
spikes down there?
Well, you see.
Oh, yes. Did I forget to tell you?
Oh my god.
So there are spikes down there. So therefore, that is why one casualty is better than two. I need you to trust me.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I very carefully let go.
Okay. And down you go.
All
You're
right.
traveling pretty fast.
So Vin grabs the polymer as soon as he feels the pressure of being let go, and just chucks it as hard as he can towards the spikes, and just prays that gravity will do its thing and it expands before he hits the spikes.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Roll
Listen,
luck.
if I'm gonna go out, I go out with a bang. No other way.
Roll luck.
Baller. All right, let's see. Well, this is gonna be fun. I got a 2, so it's better than a 1, but I got a 2.
Okay. So the luck wasn't for
I'm
you.
going to reprise that as he's falling.
It's the luck wasn't for you. It was for the throw.
Uh-huh.
So you throw the polymer, and it.
Oh, I
it
know.
goes.
Reprise allows me to allow somebody to reroll.
Oh,
Oh, okay. We can do that if you want.
cool. All right.
Yeah. I'm casting it on Mike to help give him a better chance.
Okay,
All right.
that's cool. Go for it.
Let's re-roll this luck. Let's see what happens. I still got a 2.
Timey-wimey bullshit.
I still got a 2.
Okay. Well,
I tried.
It's okay. So as you throw the polymer, it like Vin apparently didn't play baseball. Um, as he throws it, it kind of goes in a weird arc, and it starts to bounce down the tunnel. As you're zipping down, it's sort of just bouncing in front of you.
Love that.
Eventually, it does make contact with the where the spikes are, and it just goes whoosh,
Mm.
and you slam into it. Well, I say slam. It's a cushion.
I
sort
jiggle
of.
into it.
Yes, and it stops you from being impaled.
So Vin just lets out a scream and it's just like, success! And then just falls like relieved into this polymer gelatin flubber. It's just like, thank you, chemistry. Thank you so much.
And then the walls close in on you. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, thank you.
Do I actually hear him scream success?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
I say incoming.
As Vin just hears incoming and just immediately turns around and positions himself as best as he can, laying on flubber to brace for impact.
Well, yeah, where you are, just so you guys know, when you hit down there, you're in a large. It's a large room. It's just that wall of spikes happened to be right at the base of the thing. But if you move away from it, you can actually walk left and right.
Oh, okay, cool.
So
So
you don't have
flubber's
to
gonna.
stand there. Yeah, you can move out of the way.
It's like, well, don't want any cracked ribs because that's gonna suck. It gets out the way.
Yeah. And so then,
Yeah.
so he moves out of the way.
I
Gas
let go.
comes. All right, he comes sliding down. Wow, hits the flubber,
Mm.
and you're both there. Yeah. So, like I said, as you kind of recover from it, you look around, and it's not a huge room, but it's big enough. Sort of a long wall, sort of like maybe about 15 feet gap between where the spikes are and the tunnel comes out or
Mhm.
empties, and there is what looks like a doorway with a door in it. Of course, it's closed.
My worst enemy.
So, yeah.
But it's
So
also kind of dark, right?
yeah, it is. It's not pitch black because there seems to be some sort of like phosphorescent algae on the walls.
Ooh.
But yeah, it's not light, but you can make out the shape of a door on the far wall.
All right. I'm going to pull up my short sword and cast glow on it.
Okay.
Turn it into a makeshift light source
Okay.
that shines for 20 feet.
Okay.
Nice. I think Vin in his head is just like, I have to protect, the moneymaker, so to speak. So Vin takes out like his gloves and puts them around his hands. As a surgeon, we need to protect these hands at all costs.
Okay. All right. So you fill the room with light, and yeah, you can see that there's a doorway. There is an actual door there. It's a pretty standard door.
I'm going to try opening the door.
Okay. As you go to open the door opens, and it leads to what looks like a spiral staircase.
Oh, fun.
Do you want me to go first, Doctor, or
I can go first. Stay right here at the bottom, and be prepared to catch in case for some reason this turns into a slide.
good call?
Okay. So Vin goes first. You go up about 6 or 7 steps, and it seems solid. It doesn't seem like it's doing anything.
Okay. Hold position and takes a couple more steps.
Still the same.
Okay.
Uh,
We should
as
be-
he's ascending the stairs, can I make a mechanical check on the stairs to see if there's any mechanical aspect to them?
Absolutely.
That's a 13.
Nope, doesn't seem to be mechanical at all. They literally look like they've been carved out of the very like bedrock.
Uh, Doctor, these are solid stone.
Well, that's a relief. All right, well, you follow on up and let's see where this staircase leads.
Awesome. So you guys head up. Let's go back top. So you guys are focusing on the altar at this point, correct?
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, what was someone was? Did someone roll
Or
something?
I am.
Okay. Anybody else?
No, I think that's a good place to do this. Like,
Because A already was.
Okay. Yeah, I knew A was up there already, but Jose, were you going to do something?
yeah, I think that focusing on it makes a lot of sense. I guess my question is, when it comes to the skill Mystic, is that only for uh, casting magic, or is there something in there about understanding magic?
Mystic's just for casting. If you want to understand it, then you would roll an intelligence.
Intelligence.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's more, and there's looking at the, and I don't know if I need to roll to get this information fully understandable. If I do, um, I think that Jose would want to analyze the altar to see if there are any sort of mechanics to it, like if there seem to be anything, any trigger points or moving parts that could be triggered by blood sacrifices we saw previously, or could be triggered by he does have the knife from that,
Right. That's true.
or right, or triggered by something else, right? But like, especially since it's so smooth in ways that you didn't expect all over this area, is there anything in there that seems like it could change or react to something? And then if not, if he doesn't see anything like that, then he'd be like, well, magic? Like, I don't know.
So yeah, you can roll a mechanical check to
Okay.
see if there's any type of mechanical parts. Now,
So
A. So what was it?
sorry, 19.
19. Okay, cool. So the other two, y'all can roll intelligence to kind of check it out. So 19, as our resident historiographer,
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
archaeologist.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
you can see that
surged.
it has the possibility of having some sort of mechanism that does look like a puzzle box almost.
Interesting.
And what was that, Katerina?
I rolled an 18 on intelligence. I surged. Yay! First surge tonight for me.
Um,
That's awesome.
what about A?
8.
8? Oh, I just saw it. Sorry. So, Katerina, as you're looking at this thing, it is the one thing in this entire room that is sort of ornamental. It looks carved. It looks old. Um, the For the most part, the sort of carvings um, uh, have worn over the years. So because of the weather that has gotten in and that sort of thing, so you can't really tell what any of the carvings are necessarily. But it looks more just sort of religious iconography. You both do, as you're looking on the top of it, you do see that there is an inscription. It's the only words written in this entire room.
Okay. How definable, like how understandable is that description? Do we need to roll for it?
I think what you need to do, my historiographer,
Yes.
is I need you to make a roll, a cultural roll, with a +2 to your roll.
Okay, cultural roll +2. Now on this system, like on this interface, I don't think I can add the +2 in.
No, just when you roll, just add 2 to it.
Beautiful. So that is a 28.
Beautiful. So you are able, the others are unable to make out what it says, but you, being the expert historiographer that you are,
Mhm.
and the well learned individual, you notice that you can actually read it. And I put it what it is in our Discord chat, but I'm going to read it out loud for the people at home.
Beautiful.
it says along in sort of in circular pattern. It says the key lies not in hand or eye, but in the song the stones will sigh. Whisper the hour the shadows sleep, and the hidden path shall wake from deep.
So I am going to say that to the group, right? Like,
Uh-huh.
and I know that this is like Danny knows. Just reading this out loud is not smart. Like in the sense, like I don't know if this is going to do a thing, but I think Jose gets so excited, like, oh, I know this. Wants to be helpful. I just the key lies not in hand or eye, but in the song the stones will sigh. Whisper the hour the shadows sleep, and the hidden path shall wake from deep. See, we got it. Yeah.
Oh God, that's fantastic.
Okay, so the hour that shadows sleep. I mean,
So, also while you're trying to figure that out, Katerina, you with your the role you did, you notice that on the top of this altar, there seems to be laid out sort of in an arc, what looks like numbers
okay.
and lines. And if you put your finger at the top of the arc and went downward towards the end of the altar, you come across what looks like a slit in the stone.
I will point this out to Jose.
Interesting. Uh, yeah, I mean, I think that there is a mechanism here that is going to respond to, but we have to be clever here. Seems that whatever's going to get us through here, it's right up here in our noggins. I don't know if there's anything else that we can do. What do you think? You're in charge.
Well, the worry is if we enter the wrong number, who knows what will happen?
I mean, I think we know something bad probably, right? Would happen. So I
Yeah,
definitely get the
that would be our assumption. So when I think of the hours that shadows sleep, I mean,
like noon, right?
I would think noon when the sun's directly overhead. That's the
Yeah,
first thing that comes to mind.
yeah, yeah. That makes sense. So noon is doable. I suppose that might differ by planet, but let's go with noon as like a concept, right? Um,
Okay.
I think, right? I mean, again, you're in charge, so you tell me.
No, that I don't have any other thoughts coming to mind about it. So
The song "The Stones Will Sigh." Maybe that's just the sound of the stones like moving out of the way on their own when we enter the right number.
like when a passage opens, yeah.
Yeah. Uh, so we got to whisper. So noon, are we whispering like 1200? Is that what's happening?
What is the slit though?
I don't
There's
know.
actually a little slit in the stone.
I mean, I could examine it further if we can roll about.
Please.
Yeah,
Yeah, please.
yeah.
Okay.
Would that be mechanical again?
Yeah, you can roll a mechanical.
Okay. 25.
You
Yay.
um yeah, so as you're investigating sort of the slit and all that, you notice that as you sort of stand at the end of the altar and look head on at it, it looks like a sundial for sure.
Okay.
The slit has to be for the rod.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll share that and be like, all right, I think the rod goes in here for the sundial, and we want to set it up so that the shadow sleeps on the sundial, right? And that's kind of
Absolutely.
the move here.
But there's no rod here. you know?
Right. That is a fair point. That is a detail. Look around to see if there's
Yeah.
anything rod-like.
Was there rubble on the floor?
Yeah, there's rubble on the floor.
Can we investigate that? See if
Absolutely.
we
You can
can
roll
find it?
intelligence. Sure.
Do we each like individually roll
Yeah.
intelligence?
Yeah, y'all can just like you're individually looking for something.
Yeah.
I once again rolled a 7. That seems to be the number for tonight for intelligence.
I went back to rolling a 4, so
As you guys are looking around, you don't see anything that's like thin enough that would slip into that.
Do you
what
think it?
about
Yeah, go you.
a dagger?
Yeah, that's what I was kind of gonna kismet, right? We just I figure something we've got with us, but again, maybe something we won't mind losing if we like have to keep it in to pass through, or it otherwise damages it. So does anybody have like a dagger that doesn't mean a lot to you?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, I mean that could work. I think.
A, do you have anything in all your little bag of tricks that would do the trick?
Um, maybe, but hold on. Hold on. So, is there any loose metal around, Will? By the way, for what I was messaging you
Oh yeah,
about.
you can find random little metal
Okay, I
pieces
want to
here
try to
and
put
there.
I want to try to put something together to play what I was seeing around the arc
Okay,
to see if I can actually like do that real quick first, like because hyperfixation. He's
yeah,
like,
that's
"Ooh,
fine.
this is interesting."
Sure. Um, so you just pick up a piece of metal, random piece of metal, and start striking the little notes.
Yep.
Okay. As you hit each of them, they do create a specific tone.
Okay. So when I see that they are making like that, I'm going to fill in Jose and Katarina on what I found,
Okay.
which creates as musical notes on the arc.
Yeah.
On
Yeah.
the
Yep.
arch on the
Yep.
altar,
Arc.
or
Yep.
Yeah.
Above the arc that has the numbers and lines, right above it are random musical notes.
Interesting, interesting, interesting. Random, you say?
Yep.
Random. I feel like there's a pattern in there, right? Do we want to? Is anybody here very musical? Like very musically inclined? Do you have a lot of training in music? Anybody? No.
no, East Haven's not real big on the arts.
On the arts.
Yeah. About the same. Living on the streets don't really do much for music, but I mean, music can't be that hard. It should be the same as like putting an engine together.
Music can't be.
Well,
Uh,
I will say there are mathematics to music, so I suppose there is something in a mathematically inclined mind that could avail itself of lessons brought from dealing with things like engines mathematically into an analysis of music. Maybe.
Mhm.
Um, would it, if we try to discern anything about the patterns in this music, would that again be an intelligence roll, or would that be something else?
Well, with music, it could be. It depends on what you're trying to do. Are you just trying to make a connection, or are you trying to look for something?
They try
What?
to
What
understand. I mean, it seems like
Greg mentioned a culture roll.
oh,
yeah, I know. I saw, but I want to know what Jose specifically wants to do.
well, I mean, because
Okay.
Jose is a historiographer, would come at this from that sort of anthropological perspective, definitely trying to create an analysis from the stance of, hey, cultural relevance here could help us understand how to read it and therefore how to use it. But the end goal there is to identify patterning because it looks like we have a thing we can play music with, and it looks like we have music we can play. So if we can read it and we can understand how to play it, is it just in the order it presents itself in, or is it trixier than that?
So here's what I want you to do. Take digging into your historiographer background.
Uh-huh.
Do a memory check for me first.
Okay.
Let's see if this is at all familiar to you.
So that came out to a 7.
Okay. So as you're sort of looking at this and thinking back on your studying of East Haven that you had to do before you even set foot here.
Mhm.
He did his due diligence and his research on this temple.
Mm.
And you know that the Templar folk that were in this particular temple were centered around math and music,
Okay.
and that they only did things mathematically through music.
Interesting.
So everything, all of the records we have from these folks is in sheet music.
So I go with me here, everybody. I did a little bit of research on my way into here, and I'm just now realizing. I'm sorry, I should have probably mentioned this before. Music is the preferred of record keeping for the folks responsible for this fine establishment we find ourselves in. And they do, as I mentioned before, about the correlation between music and math, they do love math, right? So we need to put some numbers in, right? We have a musical code here, and we have the ability to play it. I believe there is a correlation between this music and the math we need to put in. That there are, whatever this is trying to indicate to us here, if we understand the music correctly, we'll know what numbers to put in and be able to proceed. Anybody got any thoughts on that? Or, contributions?
You are a very handy individual to have around.
As long as you don't need me to open a door, right? Or like,
Yeah, we managed to mess that up all on our own.
Okay. So
Okay.
who here? So out of the folks here, that would be A and Katarina only, because the other two are down below somewhere. Which of you has a better memory?
Let me go to skills.
I got a 4.
I have 5.
Okay, so you're both welcome to do this.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to roll memory to see if you can remember the original poem as it was inscribed on the wall at the monastery.
Oh,
God.
I did memorize it.
Yes,
9?
but I need you to know
Yes.
if you visually remember what it looked like.
Okay. 9.
9?
6?
6. So both of you, as you're sort of like, let me remember. There were some oddities that you probably just sort of were like, oh, it's probably just the old style of language that it's written in. But with a 9 for sure, you know that in the first line of the poem, in the word stone, there was a small line through the O in stone.
Okay. Um I'm something's coming. Okay. Anyone got a piece of paper? I want to try and
I
recreate.
do actually. I have paper. I have calligraphy tools. We can draw some stuff up.
All right. So I want to write out the inscription and then make the changes to what I remember.
Okay.
Like there was a line through the O on the first line of where it's on the stone.
Okay. All right. I'll help with that as best I can. You'll just need to give me a direction. I'll try to remember on my side as well, and I will do my best recreating it.
Okay. Seek the place. Do I remember any other marks, Will?
Okay, so yeah, you remember several. There's one in stone. There was one in um sorry, I'm looking at it right now. Sorry. There was one in spun. There was one in where's it? Rod and unknown.
Which rod? Or does it
And
matter?
it doesn't matter.
Okay.
And then there was the last one you saw was an Araset.
Okay. So I will mark on the one I'm writing out where I remember something being weird and marking those on the paper.
Okay.
And then I will give that to Jose and say, Does that mean anything to you, or does that help?
Does it? Is my main question? Do I need to
So
roll?
my question is do you mark them or do you recreate what you saw?
I try to recreate what I saw.
Okay. So you can roll intelligence on this. I
Okay.
mean, technically, you could all roll intelligence on it. I mean, it's not one of those.
And there's
Okay.
no help here for culture, right? Like there's no angle into the assessment.
I mean, other than if you're going to roll a culture, all you're going to really find out is more about the monks that were there. I
Copy, copy.
mean,
Fair
and
enough.
and you know everything you need to know for the most part.
Fair enough.
Okay. I
Um,
rolled a 12.
and I
Okay.
rolled an 11, so not
Okay. So,
quite as good as the boss, but
so
trying to keep
as you're, that's okay. But as you guys are looking at this, you do notice. I mean, flat out, whether you have any experience in it or not is irrelevant. You notice that there are musical notes.
Right.
Specifically, they are D, E, C, C, and a lower G.
Okay.
Oh, I need to put our banner up.
Okay, so if we insert something into this slit and turn it to where there's no shadow, and then hit, I don't know if we should do it in order. Do you have any thoughts on that?
Um, it's a good question. I think 23115. 23115. Trying to work out what these notes translate to. On scale, so this isn't really. Thing is, it kind of throws me a little bit on the guidance before regarding like shadows and such, right? Um, DECC lower G. That's what it came out to.
Mm-hmm.
DECC lower G. DECC lower G. It does seem to be a correlation that we're meant to be pulling here, right? The mathematical sequence. Um, and it would be, I believe, this just doesn't, I don't know what this means, but I think it would be 23115. And that's the simplest, at least, interpretation of it that I can think of. I guess we could put that in. I'm not feeling very confident. What do you think?
I mean, is there something I can roll to see if that means anything to me, or just because player? Nope. No.
I mean, you can roll an intelligence if you want to see if you could figure it out that way, but or if it means anything to you. I mean,
Okay. I rolled an 8.
no, it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah. So I don't think that this is it. What is it? What do you think is worth investigating more here now?
Well, I mean, we got to try something. Not that I want to put anybody at risk, but
All right, what have we got to lose?
all right. So let's put the dagger in and find out where it needs to point where there's no shadow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so you put what dagger are you using?
I'm using my dagger, my personal dagger. Ooh,
Okay,
do you have a dagger from the ritual?
I do, but I think we'll lose it if I put it in, and
Okay.
it's good for like ritual sacrifice and like bloodletting more than like I think
Yeah. No, we didn't figure it out. We're just gonna wing it here, Greg. You know? He was in chat saying something. All right, I'm gonna put my dagger in.
Okay.
It's just a dagger,
Oh,
and
that's cool.
see if I can maneuver it to where there's no shadow.
Cool. So you slide the dagger into the slit,
Mm-hmm.
and you look at it, and there's no light coming from anywhere. So it's it's just sitting
Okay.
there.
Can I figure out where noon would be based on a sundial?
Yeah, there's a big 12 where the
Okay.
noon would be. It's
12.
like,
I'm turning it to 12.
well, you can't turn the dagger.
Okay.
Like it slits in the slit, and it's there.
Okay. Okay, now do you want to tap the stones or would you rather someone else do that?
No, I can tap them.
Okay. That's weird. I'm
Did
gonna
you?
hover, by the way, in case the floor drops out.
That's fair. Did you roll an intelligence for me? A.
No, but I can real quick.
Yes, please.
10.
Okay, beautiful. So as they're talking about these, numbers and notes and blah 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 blah, you recollect that the order in which they fall in the poem is probably the order in which you should play them.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
as you look at the notes, they are all over the place. They're randomized, but you do see the D, E, C, C, lower G amongst the notes. There are more notes than there are, like they're actual more on the thing than you need, but you do see the D, E, C, C, G. So do you play them?
Yeah.
Okay, so he plays the notes in that order. When he hits the lower G on the arch on the sundial, you'll see on the left quadrant of the sundial, you'll see a line light up, and then it goes dark.
Well, I think that's probably really good or really bad. We'll probably know in a moment. So that's progress.
I say we ain't dead yet, so probably good.
I'm trying to think of like iconic musical tones.
So
I mean,
Da-da-da.
Mozart, it's only
okay, if you
bum,
want to
bum,
know what
bum,
it is, I'll
that's
tell you
only
what it
four.
Let's say
is.
could play because Ace gonna say could do shaving a haircut.
I could tell you what it is if you really want to know.
Yeah.
Sure.
Do you really want to
That's
know?
our knowledge. I figured it out.
It's Spielberg. What's the movie? Maybe.
Like Indiana Jones?
No,
Nope.
Nope.
no, the aliens.
Oh, Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
There you go.
It is the tones from Close Encounters.
Were you right,
Oh.
Mikey? You figured it
Uh-huh.
out, Mikey. You knew all along, didn't you?
Because I was looking at the scale and I'm like, okay, it's like an octave, and it's not the scale for like playing hot cross buns, because that's immediately where my mind went to. But then when I started playing around with the different octave scales, I'm like, wait a minute, if you translate this, hold up. And so then I started playing the notes on, and I was like, wait a minute, and then I figured it out. It was a whole rabbit hole. I'm just gonna. That's what I've been doing for the last 10 minutes.
All right, so yeah, so when you played the tones, the one on the left quadrant of the sundial, that one line lit up pretty bright, and then it goes dark again.
Hmm.
Oh, and your dagger dissolves, by the way.
Oh,
See, that's why I didn't want to put in the ceremonial.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got you got the music, the sound. You know it. You know where you need to position your shadow at. Now, how do you get the shadow there?
I was like, I'll pull out my spare dagger.
Okay.
Wait, do we have a light source we can?
make it so there's no shadow, but there is light.
Mm-hmm.
Where is there shadow now on the sundial?
At the moment, there's no shadow.
Well, and it did say to whisper the name of the time with no shadow, roughly.
It did.
Paraphrase. So I do think we have to whisper the hour the shadows sleep.
Okay. Key lies not in hand or eye, but in the songs the stones will sigh. Whisper the hour the shadows sleep, and the hidden path shall wake from deep.
Yeah, so we got to play the hour the shadows sleep on the stones. So if it were, what did I say? C, D.
I think I figured it out, but I can't say anything.
No.
Mm,
Yeah, you and Dr. Vin are still walking upstairs.
mm.
It's like, meanwhile, how many stairs are there?
Roll an intelligence check for me.
All right.
Oh no.
Mhm.
Oh, for them, for the amount of stairs?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
joy.
for them. It's
They're
for
like,
them.
how many stairs are there? I got a 9.
Okay.
I got a 12.
As you guys are walking up these stairs, you're right. It feels like forever. But you've no idea how many stairs you have left because you can't see beyond where you're at. So you're gonna have to just keep walking. Keep climbing. Just keep climbing.
So what exactly lit up? You said a
The
line lit up.
Yeah,
Was it on the inscription or was it
it
some
was
of
on
the
the
numbers?
sundial. It was in a numbered area on the sundial. It was a line. It wasn't a number. It was a line. Somebody can roll survival for me and figure out what that line represented, if you want.
I've got pretty good survival.
9.
Okay.
14.
Okay. Jose, are you gonna roll?
Yeah. I mean, it's not going to go very well, but
You never know. You might triple surge.
I did roll an 8.
Okay, so with a +2, you get 10. So, for your information, Mr. Historiographer, anytime you make a roll that has to do with history
Mhm.
or archaeology or anything of that, you always add a +2 to it.
Perfect. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Yep.
So yeah,
Um,
it's a 10. That's
All
exciting.
right, so you all can see as you're looking at the time on the sundial, that represents 6 o'clock. 6. Or in other words, it represents dawn and dusk. So are we putting another dagger in the slot?
They were running through
I think A was going to put one in. A, are you still going to put one in?
Yeah. No, when Jose makes a comment, going like, "Man, we don't want to run that too many." I was gonna like open my bag and be like, show like how many daggers I have.
Fair.
I guess we can afford it. We're dagger rich.
Okay, so A puts another dagger in. Okay, it locks into place.
All right. In the hall of stone where shadows creep, seek the place where silence sleeps. The rod lies hidden not in sight, but in the echo of day and night.
So we've got a dagger in the slot. Do we have a light source?
Yes. I don't. Let me see what equipment I have.
Can anybody cast a spell? You can cast glow.
Do you have to have it prepared already? Like, does it have to be okay. I can cast a spell. I can cast glow.
Okay. You can. What do you want to cast it on?
What would be a good light source above this or around? Just something that we're holding? Is that what we're looking for, Chief? I'm asking mostly the boss here, but
What if we cast it on the dagger? Would that be weird?
from an angle perspective, I'm not sure. We could try. We can cast it on something above it. We cast it on the stones we're gonna hit. But I think we want it to just hit
I think you want a direct light source.
Yeah. So above is probably good. What do we see anything above it that I could reach? Or do I need to make physical contact?
You could probably grab something off the floor and like hold it up.
Easy enough. Grab a piece of rubble and I say, think this works, and roll Mystic. Is that 17?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Woo. It glows very brightly. Yeah. So what do you do now? So you've got the light source, you got the dagger in place. Now, where do you put the light source?
Okay, so dusk and dawn. See if what that does with the shadows.
I'll move it to dawn, like a dawn favoring position first.
Okay. And it does the dagger casts a shadow to that line, but nothing's happening at the moment.
Right. What if I put it at noon?
Same thing.
Same thing, right? No matter where I put it. So I check all around. I'm like, yeah, no, we're getting a shadow no matter what. Yeah. Try putting it right up top above the, like, hanging above the thing. Is it casting any kind of shadow?
Creates a downward shadow, but that's it.
A little bit of downward shadow. Oh, boy. I have a sense of what I should have done. I should have cast glow on the actual, like, item itself, on the you can't cast a shadow on a source of light. So I should have cast glow on the actual sundial. And I think Jose does say that out loud, and like the things you learn in life.
Hindsight, 2020.
Can you dispel that and cast it again?
That's a good above table question. Can I get that?
Well, I mean, you can dispel it.
That's the first half of the question. You caught that.
Then you have to wait a turn to cast it again. But yeah, I mean, in this situation, yes, you could dispel and recast.
All right, I mean, I think let's try it, right? Because we're not really getting anywhere with not casting a shadow from up top here. So I'll dispel it, and then we'll try to cast it again. I'll roll Mystic. That's a 14, so not.
Okay. And you're casting it on what?
On the actual sundial.
Okay.
So
it lights up.
It lights up. Like, no shadows now.
All right, A, hit it again, I guess.
I play the notes.
Okay, the slit lights up, and then nothing happens. The dagger dissolves.
Damn it!
The light goes out.
Yeah, it's fair. That's totally fair. You know, I really thought that was going to work, says Jose.
I did too.
You know, it's really funny out of game when I create these sort of puzzles. I don't really think they're all that difficult.
So the thing is, I feel like that's two TTRPG puzzles, right? It's just like there's something about doing a puzzle in a tabletop environment where you get a lot of like the tyranny of the blank page. You're like, but so many things are possible.
Like I said,
and again, our group has a tendency to overthink the puzzles.
That's true as well.
And I'm not helping with that because I am a chronic overthinker, right?
I love it though. So anyway, back to the game. So you cast light. It didn't work. The dagger dissolved, and everything kind of reset itself. So, and A, you said you have another dagger. Do you want to use another dagger?
Sure.
Okay. So he puts it back in.
Well, if I may want to point out one thing about the puzzle. It said, "Whisper the hour."
Fair enough. So, okay. So, yeah, you dagger back in. Do you cast glow on another object? Or
oh, wait a minute.
Do you try
we may not have been wrong. We just didn't speak the hour.
Yeah, I think we would have to, if that's the case, so I think we'd have to do it in the. Okay. Oh, you're right. We just got to say it. So we don't actually have to play it. We just need to say noon, like toward the with the finger.
Noon.
High noon.
So,
12,
so,
00.
so, what do you do? Explain to me the process that you are doing. So, the A has put the dagger in.
Uh,
Jose, what do you do?
watch. I mean, I'd love to set something aglow, but it's going to just create. Well, wait a minute. Hold on. No, I don't think that's going to matter. Okay, yeah. I mean, look, I'll light up the piece of rubble I have in my hand again in case we need the light up. I don't need
Okay.
much reason. I'll roll for that over here. See how
So
well
you,
it lights.
okay, that's fine.
27.
Okay, so yeah, it's super bright.
Yeah.
Now, what position do you put it in?
I mean, we're pretty confident the answer is noon here, but it does cast, even if I go to high noon position above, it does cast a downward shadow.
So, looking back,
Yeah.
when we played the notes,
Yeah.
something lit up. What lit up?
Dawn and dusk.
Dawn and
Okay,
Dusted.
so that line lit up.
Yeah.
So,
So you want to put it on the line, maybe. So I mean, I could put it on dawn, and then have it would line up so that the shadow hits dusk. Is that accurate? Dawn position.
so you would want. So if you put it behind the dagger and line it up with that line, the shadow will cast to that line.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that what you're doing?
That is what I was attending. Yeah.
Okay.
The dawn.
Now that's done.
Okay.
A, do you play the tones?
Yes, I do.
You play the tones. The little slit lights up. When the slit lights up, the shadow disappears.
Hey.
The altar shifts, it rumbles, and starts to slide backwards. As it slides backwards, below it, you find a staircase that goes down.
You know how you get excited and you grab someone and you're kind of jumping up and down, and then you realize I don't know them all that well? Yay! Oh, yeah, good job.
Yeah. No. Thanks. I'm really excited that worked.
Yeah.
That's cool. That was really cool. I'm
No,
sorry
that's-
it
oh.
took me so long. I feel like I should have helped more.
Well, if you want to help, you can give me back. You can you owe me 2 daggers. Then you want to help?
I
Yeah,
mean,
because the
maybe
other dagger dissolved.
3 daggers. So maybe as we find daggers as we go, you get dibs on the daggers.
Depends on how they look.
It's like a group
All right,
effort.
can we? All right,
Love
let's move on.
All right, Bob.
Okay. All right, so you guys head down the stairwell.
And we have a light source now.
You do indeed.
Mhm.
Okay, so down you go. It's pretty standard as you all pass beyond the threshold of where the altar is, and you're heading down. The altar slides back into place and locks you in, basically. And as you descend the stairs, eventually it will open up into like an atrium. And as you come into this sort of foyer, really, you will see that there's a lot more ornamentation, like things are heavily carved, things of that nature. Everything that you find in this area is what looks like marble for the most part, sort of a dark marble.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is made out of marble. The seats, everything. As you turn, there is a large Gothic arched doorway, just an archway, not a door, that leads into what looks like another temple.
Cool.
Dr. Vin and Gath, you guys are coming up a spiral staircase. You get to the top, and as you get to the top, you find a what looks like a door, but it's more of a on your side it looks like a door. But it doesn't look like it has a handle. So, Dr. Vin, what do you do?
So a door with no handle. It looks like a door, but no handle. Stupid question. Anywhere on this door does it look like there might be something that we can put in to have it be a makeshift door handle of some kind, or is
No.
it just straight flat?
Just straight flat.
Straight flat is just a door.
The key words being just a door.
It's just a door, so we just push it open.
Is that what you do?
Yes, I
Yeah.
find a very big stick.
There are no sticks.
Damn. Well. All right. Whatever. Just slowly, just like.
Okay. As you push on the door, it opens. And as it opens, you see your other
Death.
party members.
I was like, death.
You see death.
Not again.
You see Smaug. No.
Not again.
I know. Not again.
It's like
You and never. Damn you, dragon.
I can never run away from them.
Yeah.
Anywho.
No, so as you open the door, you see the rest of your party
How
members.
do you come back? I had him for dinner.
Just mysterious that way. But as soon as Dr. Vin opens the door and sees everyone, it's just like, oh, thank God. We don't have to be by ourselves. It's like reunited and it feels so good.
Hey, Vin! Great to see you. Holding the light like too close to you. It's like very bright compared to where it was.
I think Vin kind of puts his hand up and you can still see remnants of flubber on his hand.
Fair.
What would you get into, bud?
So good news. We didn't get impaled by the wall of spikes. I would like to take this time to thank my chemistry teacher for helping me remember the formula to make some, a life-saving gelatin to prevent us from getting impaled. So that was good.
I wouldn't recommend trying to eat it though.
No, don't. It's not good for you. So that's on my to-do list when we get back to base is make sure that there's no antitoxins slowly seeping through your body. Anywho, we also went up this really, really long staircase. It took like 45 minutes. I don't know why it was so long. It was crazy. I will say I got my steps in today, so that's always good.
That sounds healthy. Not the anti-venom need. That sounds concerning. But the rest of it sounds healthy.
It was. I feel like I lost 10 pounds just walking.
Okay. So you're all reunited.
Are you sure it wasn't 20 pounds from the wearing as well?
Could be that.
I mean, that could also be it too, but who knows?
Okay. So, Katerina, you've got your crew back together. What's the next step?
All right. As heartwarming as this all is, and I'm so glad y'all are safe, but we need to figure this out.
We need to GTFO.
So, in the Hall of Stone where shadows creep, seek the place where silence sleeps. The rod lies hidden not in sight, but in the echo of day and night. Find the twin whose gaze is clear. One stands still, the other near. In the reflection, truth is spun. The rod will show where shadows run. So, are there statues?
Shadows run from light.
Well, at the moment, you're just in the atrium. You're not even in the temple yet.
Oh, okay. Is there anything looking in the atrium? Nothing jumps out?
Nothing that's gonna nothing jumps out. There's no writings or anything of that. There's like carved columns and things of that nature, but nothing.
Okay.
Nothing that seems to be pointing you in any direction.
Jose, can you check out this archway and
Yeah.
give us your gut instinct? Is it safe to pass?
You can do
Oh,
a
geez.
culture or a memory check.
I think I'll do culture to try to interpret this.
Okay.
It's only a 14.
So as you're looking at this, this is the perfect example of like second century carving. This is, in your studies. Oh, plus you add 2 to that.
Oh, sorry, 16. Thank you.
So as you're looking at it, I mean, you are just in awe of it. It is literally second century Easthaven, like ancient architecture. It is all based in religion and the idea that the gods were basically on this plane with mortals,
Mm-hmm.
and all of this architecture was made to honor the deities of their time. Like, it's grand. I mean, if you've ever seen like Roman architecture, like true Roman architecture, the idea of that heavily carved, very sturdy, will be here forever. And it is made out of this sort of gray marble. It's carved completely out of gray marble. But again, there's no words or anything around the arch. It's just this beautiful example of second century Easthaven architecture.
So I was able to date this, and it is very fascinating. Honestly, this is great for me, just that we saw this already. I'm going to take down some notes while I'm talking all this through. And try to sketch it out a little bit, get a sense of what it's like. Note anything that I think is worth reporting back on the specific instance of this, if there's anything that I identify that is telling about the second century architecture that I think would be notable, and then say, I don't really know how safe this might be to pass through because there's no defining like direction to it. I don't have any reason based on what I just analyzed to think it's unsafe to pass through.
Okay.
And real quick, something else, Jose, that this is, you are, for the most part, you should be like as giddy as a schoolgirl, because there are no physical examples of this type of architecture in existence anywhere.
Beautiful. So yeah, I'd say just take everything I just said, but amp it up to 11. Where having a lot of trouble controlling himself, saying,
like your voice gets higher.
yeah, we're moving very, very fast with the discussion. There's a lot of verbal, like a nonstop torrent of verbal description in awe of what this is. Noting, it would be great if we could bring a team back here to study this. I wouldn't want to move it, but so that we could get more specialization beyond my own into here. This is a singular finding already. This has made the trip worth it for me. Just saying all this to you all out loud.
And I'm going to walk through the archway.
When you walk through the archway, you walk through the archway.
Okay.
It's pitch black on the other side of the archway.
And end up at McDonald's.
Yeah.
It does not seem the light penetrates the archway.
Okay.
Seeing that, am I able to see it from the other side of the archway, or does it look like light penetrates it from the other side without having?
Do you cross over the archway?
So I was like, not yet, right? Like
Okay.
I'm about to, but
I mean, you can see Katerina as she steps across, but as she walks in, it's the darkness surrounds her at that point.
Copy. So I think what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to first send a little bit of this piece of glowing rubble I picked up, just the front of it, in through the threshold to see if it also gets swallowed up by the darkness.
Okay. So as you pass the glow stick,
Yeah.
in essence, through the archway, it's almost as if someone flips a switch on the other side and the lights come on.
Whoa.
All right. So that was good. That is promising. I like that. And I think with that, I will step through.
Okay. So as you step through, yeah, it's like the all of the lighting in the room, like the braziers and all that, just ignite and light. You see them filling the space with light. So you won't need your glow stick anymore. But
Copy. I just it'll be my emotional support glow stick for the moment. I'll
fair
just
enough.
pocket it.
So yeah, so you
Love
enter.
that.
So does everybody else enter as well?
Yes, I walk in with my lightsaber in hand, then realize I don't need it and put the short sword away.
Okay. Vin.
Yeah, why not?
Okay. And A.
Oh yeah,
Okay. Who's the last to go through? A.
yeah.
I'm
I'd say
assuming.
would be.
Okay. So as you all cross in, yeah, it opens up into this massive, sort of long Templar sort of chamber. There are these beautifully, again, second century carved Easthaven columns that are, massive. What look like they're holding up this sort of arched ceiling. Um, for it being second century, Jose, it is impeccably in good condition. Structurally, everything. It's as if it was built yesterday. I mean, this is just setting your little schoolgirl heart ablaze.
I love.
Everything.
I think that as excited as Jose is, expert enough to think, well, is it that the architecture keeps up this well for this long? Or is it that we're experiencing it in a sort of like a time dilation field, something where it's not actually been as long for this
Very good.
as it seemed?
That's a good question.
Yeah, I think mumbling that to himself a little bit would then say it out loud to the group. Say, it is possible we just stepped into a sort of a time dilation field. I think you all should know that. The way that the light was interacting here is indicative of the idea that light did not pass through from the other side in a way that it would naturally behave. And the arch itself looks as though it is in such condition. It's hard for me to say because no one's ever seen an arch like this in living memory. But
So
yeah.
real quick to interrupt you for a second. Did you look back at the arch?
Yes, I looked back.
Oh, cool. So when you look back at the arch, it is a wall.
Well, looks like
The
we're
arch
locked
itself, the arch itself is still there, but it is now
but now
like
I can't
brick.
pass through.
Yeah.
So you remember before when I talked about time and space kissing?
Yes.
I think it kissed again here.
Here's another example.
Yeah. think somebody made a kiss here. Now, what's interesting about that is we might be in the past, like a far distant past, which I don't want you to be scared about because there's nothing we can do about it. But it's possible. So I think I should just tell you. Is that the right call?
Yes, there are no Easthaven soldiers in the past, so I'm okay with this.
So, Jose, you have on your person
Yeah.
historical documents
Yes.
that basically give a rudimentary description of the Hall of Stone, or what is actually known as the Hall of Balance. So, I mean, you're going to whip that thing out, and I'm going to describe what you guys are seeing. So, this is what is in your journal. So, as you're looking forward, there are two massive statues, one on either side of this sort of open area. But in between them, in a sort of open area recess, there isn't the artifact sits right there.
Mm-hmm.
On the floor between them is a symbol of a sun. On the plinths that the statues stand on, one has an image of a sun, one has the image of a moon, and the statue on your left, as you're looking ahead, stands with his hand held out, and on the other side, The statue has no face and holds a disc in the other hand. And that's what you see. What do you do?
I think
One
that
stands still, the other near. In the reflection, truth is spun. The rod will show where shadows run. By the hand of the way will open a path unknown. By the hand of Ariset, you'll be shown.
kind of error set. So going through the documentation that I have,
Mm-hmm.
is there anything indicating like hand of Erised that I?
There are many, many different references to the Hand of Ariset. The Hand of Ariset is a deity,
Mhm.
and it is said that you know in the times before the Ariset's hand was severed with the rod in it, and it was lost to the world. Another one says that Ariset's brother severed his hand and then buried it deep into the earth. So there are so many different interpretations of the hand of Ariset. Another one is that it's a cradle that holds the rod. Um, so I mean, there's so many different. I mean, as you're just looking at multiple interpretations of what the hand of Ariset is. There is no definite. You're not 100% sure what it could be.
And there's nothing that looks in what you just described. There's nothing that resonates with any of those potential interpretations or descriptions.
Sure, there is. Right there between the statues in that little alcove, there is literally what looks like the rod of Ariset sitting in a cradle.
In a cradle,
Like
but
looks like a hand
And
holding it.
his hand,
okay.
the one statue has his hand extended.
Right, that's part of what I'm thinking about. Is maybe we need to put the rod in the statue's hand, but then what about the rest of it?
So I don't know. What do you do? Do you get a closer look? Do you
I,
guys tell me what you're doing?
I mean, I do think that Jose would further analyze it, right?
Okay,
Okay.
The actual
Well,
movie.
it's
like the actual
what find the
space.
twin who.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Find the twin whose gaze is clear, but one of the statues has no face. So,
That's arguably a clear gaze, right? Um,
But
there's
the other
no
statue does have a face.
right.
in the reflection, truth is spun. Is there anything in here that's casting a reflection?
You'd have to get a closer look.
Yeah, I
All
get a
right.
sense that disc that is in hand could be a mirror, could have a mirrored surface, or there could be something else.
All right. I'll look at the statue with the hand pointing, and if you want to look at the disc.
Yeah, I'll go inspect the disc.
Okay.
A, do
That
you want to look at the alcove without reaching into it?
I mean, I can, but where's the fun in that?
Safety
Hey guys.
first.
What does this button do?
I got it. Ah!
Okay, what Dr. Vin, what are you doing?
I think seeing the rest of the crew and then thinking about how this is not his realm of expertise, I think Vin is just going to one kind of I guess be on guard and at the same time also just kind of take in everything and just making some observations about where they are currently at.
Okay. And Gath, what about you?
Well, considering I've that Gath has dabbled in some cultural studies because it's normal for uh, his type of Panturi, he's going to try to help uh, examine the statues and try to help understand the puzzle.
Okay. Cool. So as you all step closer to get it, because you got to get up close, because you guys are like literally at the back of this temple. You got to walk if you want to see what's what. You got to get up close. As you get up closer, about halfway through this sort of temple hall, this you hear this sort of thunderous sound, and then a bright flash of light, and there, standing in front of you, like gigantic form, is the deity Eraset.
Well, fuck.
And that's where we're going to end tonight.
I knew it.
Hey.
Saw that coming.
Yep. Got to end on a cliffhanger because y'all get to do some fighting next
That's
time.
your way.
Or talking. Or talking.
Or talking. That's true. Jose could absolutely try to talk to a god.
Yeah.
And I'm here for it. I'm absolutely here for it. So, all right, we're going to go around, let everybody kind of tell us again who they are, who they're playing, and question is, do you think this deity is there to help you or is there to not help you? Because you don't know if you're going to be fighting him or not. He just literally showed up. He hasn't even said anything to you yet.
Yeah.
So we're going to start on my side over here with A.
Hey y'all, I'm Kel, also known as the Celtic Wyvern King. You can find me here every Monday for either Orlea Origins or WindRiders of Aria, where I get to play a form of chaos in one way or another.
Exactly. Both times.
Because Kieran definitely has to be chaos, but he's more the chaotic parent.
He has kind of become the parent, which is kind of scary.
Well, what do you expect when you have freaking, Mint and
That's true.
Varric?
That is very true.
Oh. You can also find me every other Wednesday on my channel, though we're going to have to skip this week because I'm still trying to get some scheduling things done right with my staff. For my Theros 5e campaign, the God's Challenge, you can find me every other Thursday for Reign of Vecna back here where I'm going to play Meek, the Reborn Goliath Redemption Paladin. And then every other Friday, including this Friday, where I get to traumatize Lisa and the others in Stargate. As for where I think this deity is going to be helpful or not, A is going to lean on the side of not, because he is not, he's not that trusting.
Okay. That's totally fair. Okay, we're going to go down to Dr. Vin.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mikey. Once again, being able to get the amazing privilege to play Dr. Vincenzo Ardent. You can find me. When can you not find me on the internet is the better question. I do a lot of things. So if you're looking for
When you're not on the internet.
I am on the internet. No, if you're looking for TTRPG content, you can find me over on the internet where I run a D&D 5e campaign called The Path of the Seven Petals, which is a homebrew elemental world based on Latin America and Latin culture. So it's been a lot of fun doing that so far. So I love it. You can also, starting in 2 weeks, you can also see me run some friends through Worldwide Wrestling, so a wrestling TTRPG where you see us live out our nerdy dreams of becoming wrestlers and the chaos that ensues. So it's going to be a fantastic time. And speaking of wrestling, if that is your shtick, or you want to be like, what are you doing every day of the week? Well, if you go over to BC WrestlePod, where you can find myself, Will, and a couple other familiar faces talk about wrestling as we break down all the weekly shows, the pay per views, and the things that bring us joy and make us cry from time to time. So, whatever, you know what? Again, there's something for everyone. Oh, and on here, mostly on every other Saturdays, I get the pleasure of running Queers, the TTRPG of the same name, where we run through the romp of friendship, love, gay rights, and shenanigans. It is a fantastic time. We love to see it.
I hear shenanigans one more time. Oh wait.
All right.
Listen, it is the gay agenda, and we're here for it.
Yes. All right, Gath, you're up.
Hey everybody, I'm Old Wormslayer and I was playing Gath Alfredi. You can find me here every other Monday for WindRiders of Aria. You can also potentially find me here this Thursday, assuming our DM is feeling better by then, for Reign of Vecna, because we had to reschedule last week's session to this week because life.
Okay.
And that's pretty much all you find me on for Twitch. Uh, when it comes to the deity, I don't know. I was just trying to put my high culture to good use for once.
Hey.
It depends on how much of a how mouthy of an individual some members of our crew are.
So mouthy.
We shall see just
Damn.
how mouthy.
Damn.
There are
Throw,
some members of our party have
throw some shade there. You know?
Guys, did you guys just see the bus that went by? That was crazy.
That's
there are
wild.
some members of our crew that have an attitude problem.
Listen,
Myself
Mike,
being one of them.
Mikey is just like, damn, but I'm a messy bitch. So I was just like, make the mess, please. I'm
yeah,
messy.
I'm here for it. All right.
Damn.
Katarina.
Hey, I'm Lisa. I play Katarina. You can find me every Monday night here on Halfling Wizards channel for either WindRiders of Aria or Orlea Origins, where I play an Eladrin druid.
Bless you.
Yeah, I don't know where we are there. We're
We're all
talk
over
about
the
being
place.
out of time. We were 400 years in the future past. I don't know where we are now. But it's always a lot of fun. Always a lot of fun. And then you can find me every other Friday night on Celtic Wyvern King's channel, as he said, for his Stargate 5e campaign, which doesn't get enough love because it is an amazing game, an
It is.
amazing
It's
system.
super fun.
It is so cool to watch and be a part of. Absolutely. I love it. The deity, um, I don't think he's potentially good or bad. I think he's going to test us to see if we're worthy to obtain the rod. I don't think he's just going to hand it over to anybody. And I don't want to fight a god. So there.
That is very fair.
Why you're in charge? Yeah.
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 I'm not losing anybody on my team.
Fair enough.
Including the new guy.
Speaking
No,
of,
you're very helpful.
Jose, we are to you now.
Yes, it's true. So I have been Jose Gonzalez, he, him tonight. I am in real life Danny, he, him also, Danny R. Mendoza, all over the internet. So you can follow me on Blue Sky, on Instagram or Threads. You can find me on Discord. I'm a permanent member over at Streaming Rainbow, so you can always come check out what we're doing over there. Right now, most of what I'm doing there is in pre-production. So what I can say in general is I have the good fortune of GMing 4 out of 5 games across 4 different channels for a promotion of a game in open playtesting that is coming out from Evil Hat. That was written by M. Hubbard. It's called Rocket Club. And very excited about that. It's a wonderful system. Open playtest is going on since late February all the way through the end of May. You can check it out for free if you go to Evil Hat's website and download it from there. And if you have any feedback, there's a playtest form. We're going to be doing a total of 5 shows for which I'm going to be GMing across 4 channels, Streaming Rainbow, Pocket Dragon Pub, Nerds with Dice, and Pantsless Tables. At the end of which we're going to do a whole big to-do of a panel. And we're going to be sharing some behind-the-scenes videos on how to prepare the system and a conversation with them at the end. So that's a whole big thing that I'm doing, plus a bunch of other stuff. On Mondays when I'm not here, the other Mondays, I am playing an Orange Power Ranger with Arclight Court and Slayer's Voyagers. And I am on Pocket Dragon Pub quite a bit this month, mostly supporting Women's History Month with their FemGM month over there. And also, I think airing as of this Friday, my episodes start in the Good Society series that is running over there. So I'm there. I do a bunch of other stuff too on a bunch of other lovely channels, including Logomancer Media, the channels that I just mentioned. I did a session 0 discussion with a bunch of other GMs on Nerds with Dice recently that I recommend checking out because the other GMs on it are awesome. Just follow me, and you'll see the stuff that I'm on. Oh, and yeah, definitely going to talk to that god. It seems a lot more advisable than trying to fight a god. Also, not really a fighter by nature, so either way. Danny above tables getting Q vibes in a Star Trek sense, feeling like we're going to get tested, see if we're worthy
Worthy.
or if people just suck. Right? I think that's the test.
Could very well be. Could very well be.
Yeah.
So, all right. And of course, I am Will, the Halfling Wizard, the Chaos Facilitator for this amazing group. You'll have to come back in 2 weeks to find out exactly what is up with Erisette and what does he want. And is he going to kill the party or is he going to help the party?
He wants a blood sacrifice.
I have a dagger for that.
Maybe he'll elicit your services. So make sure, thank you for watching us. Make sure you follow us on all the things where you can follow us, like the Twitches, and subscribe to the YouTubes. And if you want to see the other episodes of WindRiders, you can go to our YouTube page and find it there. I try to keep them broken up into playlists for shows, so you can just go to WindRiders and watch all of them. And get caught up if you like what you see. Also, we have merch. Please check out our merch store. Some of it's a lot of fun. Some of it is very show specific. Some of it is very social issue specific. So please check out some fun. We have some fun stuff over there. We also have a Ko-Fi, whatever the heck I don't even know how you pronounce it really. But anyway, I always thought coffee. So we have a coffee if you want to donate to us. All donations, all merch sales, all of that goes back into the channel to help us keep the lights on, in essence. So if you buy merch from us, or if you do a tip or coffee, or join our Patreon to get a lot of the homebrew stuff that we do, all of that comes back into our channel to help our players, our DMs get the things that they need. In any way we can, and as I said, keep the lights on. We're also doing our charity. We're doing an ongoing charity for Freedom Service Dogs of America. They're a great organization. They pair veterans up with service animals, and not only a great organization, but the people are amazing. I've had conversations with them; they're just fantastic. So if you can, please do give. Any amount helps. And of course, last but not least, we are doing a giveaway. We are giving away a deck of many things. Very, very fun. Very cool. It's got all the stuff inside there. But anyway, we're trying to do as many little giveaways because we have a bunch of little things that we're going to give away to folks. And to enter into the giveaway, you can just drop I'm in all caps into the chat. We'll take your name and we'll put it in our drawing, and we will draw at the end of March for the deck. Slayer down here, he won our last giveaway. These little giveaways are open. There you go. There it is. Are open to players as well and DMs of the channel. This is open to everybody. We have opened it to everybody. So if you want to drop a I'm in the chat, please do, and I'll take your name and put it in the drawing. Let me think. Is that everything? I think that's everything. I believe that's it.
I think Lisa has something to add.
Oh,
I just wanted to shout out to Greg, who created this whole surge system and the platform that we're on. And he literally spent 45 minutes before stream working out a glitch with my character sheet. And the guy, it's a great guy. It's a great system. So Surge World, check it out. There are links, I'm sure, in the chat. Definitely worth checking out. It's a fun system. So.
Yep. Cool. Alrighty. I think that's everything. So if there's nothing else from anybody in the peanut gallery, then we will see you again in 2 weeks here in Aria. But until then, y'all stay cool. Keep rolling those dice. Peace. Be safe out there, everybody.
shiny robes he's wearing so fine, in the tavern sipping on wine, knows the secrets of the old halfling wizard never told. Mystic wand and a pointed hat, talks to people about this and that, sneaky tricks and a wink in his eye. Halfling wizard makes the hours fly. Oh, halfling wizard in the night, casting spells to the moonlight. He can talk and he can know, in his world the magic grows. Down the road in evening light, he'll engage you, that's his delight. Readers of the stars he seeks, in a crowd he's sure to speak.